Architecture is light. Strip everything else away. The materials, the ornament, the program, and what you're left with is the interplay of space and light. You don't draw walls, you draw the boundaries of illumination. You don't design spaces, you choreograph how they're revealed. And yet, for all the reverence you give to form, proportion, and context, light is often left to the margins, bolted on late or handed off to someone else. That's not just a missed opportunity, it's a design failure. You didn't become an architect to decorate boxes, you became one to shape experience, to manipulate emotion through space. And nothing does that more immediately, more intuitively than light. Light is the invisible force that pulls people through a building. It defines rhythm, scale, intimacy. It makes concrete feel soft. It makes glass disappear. It gives timber its warmth and steel its edge. Light is the difference between a space that simply works and one that makes people feel something. You already know this. You felt it. That moment when daylight hits your model just right and suddenly the whole concept clicks. The way a shadow falls across a stair and turns it from a circulation route into a cinematic reveal. The hush in a gallery. When the lighting does all the storytelling and the architecture steps quietly aside. Those aren't accidents. They're evidence that light isn't a technical layer. It's the architecture itself. If you've ever walked into one of your own buildings and thought, something's not quite right there, odds are the light was speaking a different language than your design. This book doesn't teach you how to add light to architecture. It's about how to design architecture through light. It's about using light as your most precise, most poetic, most powerful tool. Because when you master light, you don't just elevate your buildings, you elevate how people feel inside them. And that changes everything. Light isn't a layer, it's the language. You don't think in layers, you think in form, in proportion, in sequence. So why is light so often treated like an afterthought? A separate discipline to be coordinated. Light isn't something you add after the design is done. It's how the design is seen, felt, understood. It's the first line of the story, not the footnote. And when you shift your mindset from lighting as utility to lighting as language, your whole process changes. Light is not a technicality to resolve, it's material to scope. It's volumetric, tactile, narrative. It defines voids as much as solids. It can create hierarchy, focus, intimacy, or grandeur, all without a single structural change. It's the only material that can inhabit space without occupying it. And unlike concrete or timber or glass, light moves. It responds. It changes with time. Designing with light is designing with the fourth dimension. Great architecture doesn't just look good in the daytime from the right angle. It feels alive at every angle. It shifts in tone and mood as the day unfolds. It reveals and conceals. It invites or withholds. That's not an accident. It's mastery. It's knowing how to make a ceiling float at night. How to draw someone's eyes down a corridor without signage. How to make a bathroom feel like a sanctuary and a lobby feel like a stage. And here's the real shift. When you stop thinking of light as a layer and start thinking of it as a language, you start designing with intention. You start editing. You begin asking what each beam of light is doing, and if it's not doing something, it doesn't belong.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.